So, hello friends. Now we are trying to make a heterostructure or a structure where we can place ions, neutral molecule in a system, and the aim is to understand how the ions or the molecules or any system, any neutral molecule is interacting with that system. So reason I am doing it in VESTA, it is difficult to do these kind of things. It is not very easy that you can do it is in VESTA. Um, People use some direct method or some uh, this I think if I correctly remember, edit bond something like this, but I I personally don't like it because it creates some issues because you don't know the three coordinates or two coordinates how they are going to vary. So for the new people it will be difficult. So let me just take an example. So I will just take an example of like three layers I have created, and those who don't know how I have created these three layers, they have to watch my last video. But on and all, it is this postcard file which I have created. This is a let me just show you how many atoms are there, and it should be multiple of like 4, so it should be 24 atoms. So we have 24 atoms. So the first thing is that you have to export this file as an CF file because Gaussian doesn't read postcard files. So first thing is that. So you have to export, and I have already exported a file in CF format. So for me it is not that easy. I mean difficult. So I have already imported a file as a CF. So that is not for me it is not an issue. So let me now just go to that personal this file. Now the people will say that uh, this layer and this layer are not looking exactly what they are, but the reason is they are not looking because VESTA perceive periodicity and Gaussian doesn't. Gaussian will try to take the atoms which are like important or which are like very mandatory. So suppose here if you just count the bonds, you will get a very a abrupt number. But here if you count the bond, they are 24 atoms of carbon. If you count, you can easily count it here also. You can see 4 there, 4, 4, 4, and 4, 4, 4. So there are like 28, 24 carbon atom. Now the next step. First I will try to put a carbon. First I will try to put a like sodium or something. I will just take an example of sodium. So I have to go to builder, and let me just close. Let me just close it. Not close it. I will minimize it, and then I will just shift it somewhat right. Yes, that will be like enough. And let me just go to this builder, and I will choose a lithium, or maybe anything we want to choose. So I will choose a lithium atom. If I will just keep it there, it will be placed. You can easily see it will be placed here. And what now you have to do is you have to select these. If you want to just select this lithium, you have to go to your mouse and select Control and Alt, and then Shift and Alt. You have to like this type, and you can like choose wherever you want. But the stable positions will be graphene, where like lithium lies in the center of the graphene, because lithium and graphene have a sigma and pi interaction, if I correctly remember. So this will be very easy. Now lithium is placed. Now next step, suppose if I have to place, and I have to place water, and so we have to go to like oxygen. Oh, I will try with carbon monoxide because that will be like more appropriate. Or I can choose water directly. Why to like just bother about this carbon monoxide? So now water we have, but it is outside, and if you try to move it, it will move whole the system. Again, you have to shift alter, go and take cursor to that point, match it. It will just show you where you want to place it, and just leave it there. Now, good part is that you have created a structure where different types of atoms and or ions and neutral molecules which are participating. And let me just add another molecule which is going to be uh, let's say carbon methane. I will try to add. The reason just I'm making it like, however there is no space there, but I can also put it just over there. So now we have a structure where we have different. So this is video is a practice purpose. So I'm not saying this compound is stable, but this is for practice purpose. That is very important. The practice, if you are trying to do, you have to do it with different types of. You have to think about what are the things you are needed, and you can always um, try with different software. So now let's save it as a GHF because we want it as a GGF. So it's a GGF extension. It's for Gaussian extension or Gaussian. People who are working in Gaussian, they know. And just I am done with loading. Now let's go to our folder. Now we have Gaussian file. So I will just close it because I have whatever I before closing I will just check it. I will just open this file or I will just make it very big so that I can. Okay, so we have to wait because my. Okay, we don't have to wait. Open with notepad, and now we can see there are some the things are added like in the last step. So what we'll do, we will just control C we will do, and I will just make it now big for everyone to understand. Now we have this three layer system or postcard file we have. I will just, okay, so already I have copied that file. So what I will do, I will just paste my coordinates here. So let me just open an Excel file. We need an Excel file just to separate these ions number from this number. It is very important. Excel do it very correctly. Other softwares are PyCharm. You can use PyCharm or you can use Notepad also. But I am showing it for the people who are actually uh, they those found difficult to like use different utilities. So you can see how I have started and how far I so how many softwares I have used just for a simple task. And let me tell you very important thing, if you are a coding person you can do these things very easily, but however I will just still I will um, for new researcher it is difficult. I generally don't use these kind of methods, but because so many people wanted to know, so now we have to just copy these uh, coordinates and we have to go to IN file, and then we will just paste it here. Okay, so this is actually not our file because this will not our file, so we have to just make a copy, otherwise it will be just a copy file, and I am just adding ions here. So ions and neutral. Now let me just paste it here. So why I have not pasted, because it's an original graphite system. However, we have that like extended this system. Okay, so I have copied this, so that is why it is not taking. So now I have to again control C I have to do. I have to like go there. Now all the coordinates are pasted. Now just count everything and write it in that order. You will be fine. You will be very fine if you just count everything. Now you will ask me how to count it. You can again use Excel for that. That's why I prefer Excel, because it provides me so many things that I can use. Now let me just go to this carbon. So initially carbon is 24, and okay, it says not 24. Let me just 20. It's 24. So there are initial carbon are 24. Then we have one lithium. Then we have, so we can just go there. Then we have oxygen, hydrogen. Then again we have carbon. Then we have four hydrogen. So we will not care about the how postcard file will look, but we will just wanted to create a structure. So let me just go to that file, and then we have lithium, which is one. Good part is that it is one. Now we have oxygen, which is also one, and then we have hydrogen, which is two, and then we have again carbon, which is one. Then we have hydrogen, which is four. Now I think jobs are over. So see, three layers with lithium, with H2O, then with CH4. Okay, let me just save it, and let me just close everything now, because I don't need this question anymore. So let me just close everything. It will be closed, and now it is closed. I have to use this postcard file, and let me just show it into, like, let me just drag it into that, and it looks very fascinating. But again, you are thinking that, okay, like we have made some mistakes, but it is not mistakes. It is actually perceiving the bonds. So we have to like edit bonds. We have to like delete everything. If you just delete it, it will show the real picture. Now you can see you have your actual system. This is very important, that if you just creating a structure, you have to delete bond. Otherwise you will see, oh, it is looking very bad. So you have to delete it. Now you see your heterostructure is created very easily. Now you can definitely use it to make your system. So I hope I have covered this topic, and please do like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please just watch it, and always try to make new videos, new content which can be useful. So always try to do this. So let me just um, end this video, and we will do it later. Thank you very much for watching my videos.